Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about transformation of sentence. Actually, we will continue our discussion because for a couple of days we are with this lesson. Today's lesson is actually, as you can see in the board, compound to complex sentence. So today we will learn about the transformation of sentence, and the segment is compound to complex. So in a compound sentence, while we are getting two particular principal clauses, they are adjoined with conjunctions like and, but, or, etc. In a complex sentence, we get two clauses, while one is subordinate clause and another is principal clause. So let's see how we will transform a sentence from the compound form to the complex one. The first example is with a conjunction but. That is, if a sentence has a conjunction but, then how will we transform it into complex? The man is poor but happy. Here, what we are doing when we are turning it into a complex sentence, we are using though or although. Then, though or although. Though or although the man is poor, he is happy. Here, he is happy is the principal clause, so we must construct a principal clause with the particular main verb of this sentence. And here we can see that we are bringing though or although here, and then we are using the subject, and we are using the main verb, that is, then the remaining part of the first portion, that is, the man is poor. Here we are using although the man is poor, he is happy. Now here we can see that there is a single subject for both of the parts. But if there are two different subjects for two parts, that is, for subordinate part there will be one particular subject, for the principal part there will be another one, then how will we change the sentences from compound to complex when the conjunction but will be used? Let's see. The weather is very rough, but they sail for their destination. Here, what we will do is, though the weather is very rough, we will just omit this but and give a comma here and write down they sailed for their destination. So, though the weather is very rough, they sail for their destination. Here we are just omitting the but and using the comma here and bringing though in the beginning of the sentence. Often we are asked in the class that if we write like they sail for their destination, though the weather is very rough, okay, fine, there is no problem. If you keep the though at the middle of the sentence and write down the subordinate part at the end, it's okay, there is no problem. But then there will be no comma in between the two parts of the sentence. So let's move, because we have finished with but. Now let's move and see other structures like the weather is very rough, but and they did not sail for the sea. This is actually the cause and effect kind of sentence. Here, let us see. Since the weather is very rough, they did not sail for the sea. So when we are using and it is actually a kind of cause and effect sentence, then what we will do is we will just use since, as, because, etc. Okay. Now let's see another example of such kind, like it was raining and we could not go out. So it will be like, as it was raining, we could not go out. The cause is raining. The effect is not going out of the home. So at the cause part, we will use since, as, or because, and then we are omitting this and using comma instead of it, and we are keeping the principal clause part same as it is. So just inclusion of since or as and omission of the conjunction, that is the main idea of this structure, nothing else. So let's move forward. Often we encounter sentences with the structures like conditional sentences. For example, if, for example, if plus negative or if plus affirmative. Then how will we change the compound sentences into conditional sentences of complex structures? What will be those structures? Let's see. So if we encounter an imperative sentence with or, that is a comparative sentence which is actually, in terms of meaning, in terms of expression, it is an imperative sentence, then we may see study hard or you will fail in the exam. This is actually a kind of imperative sentence. This is an advice and we are using or here. So if we use or in such kind of imperative sentence, then when we are turning it into complex, we will just use this structure, if plus subject plus negative. That is, if you do not study hard, you will fail in the exam. Even if this kind of sentences are not an imperative sentence but a kind of statement, but or is being used, even then, like he must study hard or he will fail in the exam. Now when I am turning it into complex, I will do it like if he does not study hard, he will fail in the exam. So when there are conditions with or, then we will use in the complex structure if plus subject, and if the condition is used with or, then we will use if plus subject plus negative. So will there be any structure like if plus subject plus affirmative? Of course there will. Let's see. If the compound sentence is like study hard and you will pass, the complex sentence is if you study hard you will pass. Of course there will be a comma in between the two parts. Now the idea is if any or is being used in between the parts of a imperative sentence, then when we are turning it into a conditional complex, then we will study if plus negative plus the remaining part structure. But if we use and, then we will use if plus affirmative, then we will use the comma, then we will put down the principal clause. Somebody is commenting that hey guys, ami shaytani korte ঢুকছি, be careful from me. You had better careful from us because we are tracking your ID and taking action against you. This conditional structure will not remain confined into such kind of imperative sentence only, rather the other kinds of imperative sentence where we see that this word let is being used, then we will use how can we will transform those compound sentences into complex C. let me go there, or it will be too late. Even here we are using the structure of the conditional if. So the conditional if will be used basically in case of the imperative sentences. But when I am using conditional if here, this objective case will be turned into the subjective one. So if I don't go there, it will be too late. Again, like the previous one, that is like the previous one, that is when we have used or, then we use the structure if plus subject plus negative when we are turning the compound into complex. So when or is being used in the compound part, then we are using if plus subject plus negative at the complex part. Now if it is the word if coming again and again, sorry for that. So if we use and in case of the compound part of this imperative sentence, then how will we change it into complex one? Let's see. And let me go there,